Aquarius, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure and follow and like on TikTok and YouTube for me. I'm trying to grow my collective on both so that I can reach more people with my messages and grow my collective. It's a huge goal for me for the remainder of this year and into next year. So I can't believe this year's almost over. So we are closing out a 9-year. Next year is a 10-year, so I encourage you to look up the numerology for that. But it also reduces to a 1, which is like a do-over, like starting over in numerology. So I encourage you to look at both. But we're going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread today, and whatever message comes out is what Spirit wants you to hear. And then I did bring the Seasons of the Witch You Will Oracle out as well. I'll pull a couple of those at the end. Right now we have the 7 of Cups, the Magician, 3 of Wands, High Priestess, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, King of Pentacles, and overall we have the Lovers. Underneath we have the 5 of Pentacles. So I always grab the underneath card because it's like the underlying energy of the reading. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5, I forgot to light my candle, sorry. The 5 of Pentacles is, it's kind of like a lack mindset, feeling left out in the cold. You know, the Rider-Waite Tarot has like the 2 people outside of like a stained glass window outside of like a church or some type of building. But I definitely feel like there is some lacking, maybe some grief. It could be a loss of a job, loss of person, loss of material possessions, but it's definitely like this lack mindset, feeling left out. So wherever that applies for you, again, it's a general reading. So the situation here is the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups is about having options. It's about having choices. You know, it has all the chalices with all the different choices, but it's also about disillusionment. You know, it can be that there are too many choices and you may not be able to make a decision on what choice to go with. So your blockage is the Magician, and the Magician is the action card. It is the manifestation card. The Magician is, you know, he has everything he needs. He has all of the elements. You have everything that you need inside of you. I feel like you're not taking action on making a decision here because, again, the 7 of Cups is about choices. And, you know, again, this could be in moving forward in whatever it is you want to move forward in. This could be about a relationship. It could be about work. It could be about your spirituality. But there's definitely a decision that needs to be made. We need to take some action here. So the root of this is the 3 of Wands. And this is about growth and expansion. And if you stay where you are or you refuse to make a decision, then you're not going to grow and you're not going to expand. And I feel like you do want this, you know, this growth and this expansion. So the 3 of Wands is also about like travel. It is about your ships coming in. So maybe there is some travel involved in whatever decision you are making. In the recent past, we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about like sacred knowledge, internal knowledge. It is about your intuition, but she's also about like secrets. So maybe you're keeping something to yourself, or maybe this is about your intuition. Your higher self or your subconscious, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles is, it's an equal give and take. It is a gift. But it's also about giving and receiving. So, and then like equal give and take. So I feel like you're wanting this equal give and take, and you want to give to something. Maybe you're questioning whether or not if you give to this, if it will give back to you. Maybe you're wondering if it will be reciprocal. Again, whether that's work or a relationship. But the 6 of Pentacles is all about balance and equal give and take. In the near future, we have the 2 of Wands. So I do see this as you taking a step. The 2 of Wands is about planning and just taking that first step, that small step towards what it is you do want. And I see you doing that in the near future. So you'll definitely be making a decision. in the near future, going towards whatever it is that you want to go towards. Your advice from Spirit is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is like a stagnant, stalemate type of energy. It is boredom. So I feel like maybe Spirit is telling you to look at what they're trying to give you, or look at it in a different way. And maybe they have had you in a stagnant energy for a reason, but I definitely feel like there was some stagnancy here. So maybe they're telling you to come out of that energy and make a decision and move forward. In your immediate environment, the influence is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about moving on, and it is about moving to calmer waters. So maybe if things have been, you know, a little tough lately, especially with this Five of Pentacles energy, I feel like you are moving on from that, and you're moving into a calmer state of mind and state of being. And you could physically be moving, especially with the Two and Three of Wands here, and then the Six of Swords. It's all about moving, and the cards show people actually in action of moving. There are ships on the Three of Wands, which again could indicate travel. So you could physically be moving. You could be moving jobs. You could be moving your home. Again, it's general, so take it how it resonates. In your hopes and fears, we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is, it is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this could be you wanting a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. I feel like this is just more about you wanting that wealth and stability, and he's very grounded. The King of Pentacles is very stable and very wealthy. So I feel like that's what you were trying to call in for yourself. And then the overall outcome is the Lovers. So this could be a union with someone else, but this could also be about a choice, you making the decision. And I do see that Two of Wands there. So this is about also like a choice or a decision. So again, it's general reading. So if you're here for a love reading, this could be about a love union. But this is ultimately about you making a choice. So you'll be making a choice in work or in love. Let's see. What do they not see coming here, Spirit? What does Aquarius not see coming? Awesome. Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands, which is, it is quick progress, quick changes. It's also about communication and things moving along swiftly. Could be quick communication too. So you could be getting a message very soon. But then we also have the Three of Swords, which is about, it's also about grief and loss, but it can be about healing your heart. And I feel like with this, you know, you had this Five of Pentacles in the overall like underlying, and then we have the Three of Swords here. So you definitely have some grief and some loss, but I feel like you're healing that. And then we have the Justice card, which is about karma. And it's again about balance, because they have the scales on that card, you know, the balancing out. But I definitely feel like this is like your justice, your karma, things coming to you, getting what you deserve basically. So I feel like it's going to be quick progress here, and you're going to heal this, and this is like karma coming in for you. So, and that could be, you know, it's whatever your karma is, you know, good karma, bad karma, you'll know how you've been, you know, again, a general reading. So, but that's definitely a good thing that you're healing your heart, and it's going to happen rather quickly. So I feel like things are going to be picking up for you. Once you make this decision, this Two of Wands here, I feel like things progressively just kind of pick up for you. Let's see. What do they need to focus on right now, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to focus on? Awesome. So we have the Strength card, which, you know, kind of speaks for itself, but this is about you just standing strong, being courageous, persevering through, and really making that decision. You know, you're going through something tough here with that Three of Swords and that Five of Pentacles, but you have the strength to make it through that. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is, so it's a divine timing card, but it's also like things starting to turn in your favor. And it's also about like karmic cycles, like cycles closing out, and things will start moving more in your favor. So I feel like this could just be a cycle that you're closing out, and you just kind of have to persevere this last stand after you make this decision. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is, he's very ambitious. He's the fastest moving knight, but he's also very ambitious and just like goes after what he wants. So I feel like you just need to find your strength and, you know, focus on ending these karmic cycles and move forward with your ambitions and your passions. Again, this could be towards a person, or this could just be in your work, whatever area of life it is that you feel like you've had some loss and some grief, but you're definitely moving on from that. So let's see. You know, some people see a relationship as the stable thing in their life, and others see their work as the stable thing in their life. So again, it's just a general reading. So whatever's going to resonate for you guys. So we have offerings and cardinal medicine. I love that card. It's the state bird of Indiana. I was born and raised in Indiana. That's the state bird. So offerings is number 24. We'll read that one first since it came out first. If I can get to it. Offerings, keywords, devotion, exchange, balance. Again, we talked about balance. I give to you my heart's intent, wrapped in gratitude and thankfulness, devotion in exchange for your presence. Here I am, gifting my essence. Do you finish what you start? Do you show your commitment through devotion to your craft and self-mastery? Offerings are an essential part of magic. They show your willingness to commit to your art through sacrificing something, such as your time, money, or an idea you've held on to. All worthwhile things will require an offering of you. Perhaps to change careers, you need to take classes to receive a certification. This is an offering of time and money and may mean sacrificing your social life or time at home. To move to an exotic place will mean saying goodbye to your loved ones in favor of new experiences and adventures. Whatever you give up will be replaced with something bigger and more aligned with your soul. Offerings reminds you that you cannot take shortcuts on the journey to your desires. You must be willing to put in the work to do what is required of you to manifest your dreams. Remember that a novice never becomes a master overnight. Stay the course and learn your craft. Stay the course of your craft. The message is amplified for you if forest appears in your spread. So definitely with this making a decision, you know, you've been kind of stagnant here with this 7 of Cups, not making a decision, and this Magician telling you to take action. Take action towards what it is that you do want. You know, that is your offering. You take action and you spend your time, money, whatever it is for you, and you move towards whatever it is that you do want to bring into fruition. I love that card. And then we had number 3. That was the cardinal medicine. Cardinals are so cute. They're such beautiful birds. Okay. Cardinal medicine. The keywords are partnership, honoring the sacred self, and uniqueness. Thyself bleeds of sacredness, and honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. Cardinals represent devotion, loyalty, and unity. Didn't we have devotion? Like, both of these say something about devotion. So whatever it is you want to devote yourself to, I think it's encouraging you to do so, because both of these cards have devotion on them. Values are essential to a loving, happy companionship. Receiving cardinal medicine is a sign that a loving partnership is close at hand. Like our feathered friend's song, your partner is sending out a vibration, calling you to notice them. Be open-minded, as cardinals are also symbols of uniqueness. Your potential love may be interesting and different, but no less extraordinary. Cardinals mate for life, so any new relationships in the coming months could have the potential to lead to marriage or long-term partnerships. Cardinals also represent self-empowerment. They are a reminder that a partnership doesn't mean a loss of yourself. If you're currently in a relationship, you're being guided to be a part of the whole without losing what makes you unique. Your sense of self is an asset to your partner. You bring things to the table that the other lacks, and vice versa. Always remember that your unique, beautiful magic is why your partner loves you to begin with. I love that. And we did have the Lovers. So if you are looking for a love relationship, there's definitely one coming in here. So, and that uniqueness, you know, just know it may come in a way that you are not even completely expecting. So I really love this for you, Aquarius. You definitely have some good things coming in. Just take those first little steps towards what it is you want, and you're going to bring in your manifestations. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.